Come Tuesday,
we ready to roll?
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the Panels on Pages podcast.
Big boys playing with big toys.
This is quality content.
The boomers are into it.
Hey man, I just show up.
With your host, Lee Rodriguez.
I am a visionary. Like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else.
Jason Knize.
Yeah, sure. I'm not getting any vegetables in my diet. I'm just a thick boy.
Jose Guzman.
Is Jose on the show tonight?
He says he's coming.
It's like Elton John all over again, just minus the death threats.
Kelly Harris.
Reach your hand in your pants there, big boy. That's not me. I don't sound like that anymore.
And our good buddy Mahoney.
And Mahoney's here. What's up, Mahoney?
We can do just glorious, wonderful things on our phones, people.
No one's ever done anything like this before.
It's gonna be massive. It's gonna be great. I mean, obviously, I think it'll be great.
And it's all killer, no filler.
My seat's on fire! Your dick's so hot!
Come on. It's so good. It's pretty good. It's there. It's reliable. You know what you're getting every single time.
Man, I'm so glad you found us.
You're all terrible people, and I'm glad you're my friend.
Put that in the intro.
That's really funny.
Over 500 episodes, and you'd think they'd have the hang of it by now.
It seems like the concept that would run its course very quickly. What is happening, everybody? Today is Tuesday, December 7th, 2021, and this is episode number 580 of the Panels on Pages podcast. I'm your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez, and joining us tonight, we got Mr. Jason Knize.
Too old to go in cold.
Jose Guzman.
Fucking Butter Barn's back, y'all!
Kelly Harris is here.
Come Tuesday.
And our good buddy Mahoney. What's up, Mahoney?
Just got myself a crown victory royale thanks to naked Sally Fields.
Just distracted him with the booty.
Yep.
Now, it's Sally Field. It's Mrs. Fields.
I'm gonna
Miss
go ahead and
Fields
stick
if
with
you're
Sally
nasty.
Fields.
Oh, hold on. Let me Google Mrs. Fields nude.
Oh no.
Let's do it. Happy Come Tuesday, everybody. Let's put that in the merch.
Oh,
Wow. There are actually a lot of results for Mrs. Fields nude.
Of course there are.
Like the cookies?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but like, I don't think any of them are the actual Mrs. Fields. A lot of Sally Field.
No. They're all the real Mrs. Field.
Mm-hmm.
All
Joke's
nude
on you.
cookies.
Just shave the top layer off. That doughy goodness inside.
No, keep talking.
Let's
dirty
go.
girl.
I'm saying. Oh my god. Alright, so the boys just got back from another anime show. We got some stories to tell after the break, so we'll do that in lieu of a big fancy schmancy show topic. Because, you know, story time. It's gonna be great. But before that, I got a story too. It's this past weekend. My dad came over. We're working on framing up this new deck to go around the hot tub and all that shit. Do I want to know?
Sorry.
Oh my god!
I think that's definitely real. I think that is absolutely Gwyneth Paltrow.
On the set of Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
You guys, nothing makes me laugh more than fucking fake pornography.
That was just for us. I'm sorry.
Picture it in
Just
your
for us.
mind. Just picture
Yeah.
a really poorly made Gwyneth Paltrow nude.
Yeah, it's fine.
She's a ballerina.
A lot of questions about that one. A lot of questions about that one. All right. So I'm outside this weekend, building this deck with my dad. Kind of wrap up the other. No. Say something about. Oh, I'm telling Dad about the guy. What the fuck was it? The guy who flooded the house and had like a dolphin live with a research assistant and all that crazy shit. We
Yeah,
we
the
talked about
bandit.
this briefly. Yeah, we talked about it briefly on the show last time Jen was on. And it's funny because not long after that I had a podcast to listen to all about it. The fucking wild ass story. And then
Yeah, they
He's like,
kidnapped
"This
that
is-"
kid, and then that guy hit him with the shovel.
but he's like, that sounds like some shit your Uncle Mike would do. And that's my mom's brother. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He goes, well, he says your Uncle Mike one time caught a 65-pound catfish. Spent 3 hours rolling this shit in, like some old man in the sea shit. Good God. Like, and then he kept it alive in a bathtub for 2 or 3 weeks to get the mud taste out of it. And I did not follow up with, what the fuck does the mud taste? What the fuck does that even mean?
Well, because
Apparently
they live in the mud.
Yeah, but I don't know if that gets in him or what. But he thought the solution to that would be to keep this giant fish alive in his bathtub for a number of weeks. That was his solution. He's a real visionary. And that kind of
drowned him in the water.
Drowned
He's
the
like,
fish in the water.
if one bath gets the mud off of me, then a month of bath will get the mud out of this dirty catfish.
Giant dirty catfish.
Checks out.
And so, that kind of triggers a memory. My dad's like, oh, shit. Speak of your Uncle Mike. And I'm like, okay, here we go. Because they got into some shit when they were younger, before I was even born. And so, Dad tells the story. It was the night that Scarface was going to premiere on HBO.
Oh man.
So it's a big deal. So, my mom and dad, I hadn't been born yet, and my Uncle Mike, and some of their other friends, so let's just say 6 people, they all pooled their money together to get a family pack of fish from Captain D's, which is like a Long John Silver's if you're not familiar,
Mm-hmm.
and a 12-pack of beer. And that was the thing. So Dad and my Uncle Mike must go out and retrieve fish and beer, bring it home. They were to watch Scarface. What could possibly go wrong?
First you get the beer, then you get the fish,
Yep.
then you get the
money,
lemon.
then it's power. So on the way back, they get pulled over, and my dad's the cop had been real intense, and my dad's like, "What the fuck did you do?" And he's like, "I don't know what the hell I did. Nothing. I don't know what's going on." And so the cop tells him to keep on riding, get back in the car, keep going. And when they get to the next major intersection, there's like 8 cars, all full of cops, guns drawn, trained on these 2 fucking idiots. And my dad looks at my Uncle Mike and says, I will lie to the highest court in the land and tell them that you picked me the fuck up on the street and I don't know you if you don't tell me what the hell you did to cause this amount of trouble. It's like, I don't know. They escort them to City Hall, where it's like, the middle of the evening. They fucking bring in a judge special to arraign them on some bullshit. And my dad's like, you got to tell me what the hell is going on. And this cop's like, you need to sit down and shut the fuck up. It's like, okay. And so he sat down and shut the fuck up. He said they brought in some dudes to do a lineup. And he's like, what the hell did they think that we did? And every guy they brought in for the lineup had these giant beards. And there's my dad and my uncle, baby-faced, clear, and nothing, not a hair on their head. Like, oh, we're getting fucked here. Okay, great. And so finally they tell them that they are going to be arrested for armed robbery on a auto shop not too far down the road from where the Captain D's is. And when it all kind of came to light, they matched the suspect's description perfectly, down to the point that the bigger one was named Mike. So I mean, like, it's pretty, like, they pretty much get good for it.
Computer twin.
Yeah, and my Uncle Mike in particular was known to be a bit of a rascal back in those days. So it's not like they didn't have any kind of probable cause on it, but they didn't do this shit. So this is going on for about an hour, and finally he's like, "Look, my dad says, look, I know how this shit's supposed to work. Like, there's people waiting on me at home. Like, they don't know what's going on here. Like, I gotta call somebody at least, let them know what the fuck's going on." So the guy begrudgingly lets him have his fucking phone call. Picks up. He's like, call. Your mom answers it. What? She goes, okay, hey, just let you know, we're not exactly sure what's going on right now, but me and Mike are in jail. And she says, what the hell have you gotten into now? And I said, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. I said, and he goes, do you want to know what the next words out of her mouth were? And I said, was it, where's the fish? And she goes, it was, where's the fucking fish? I said, bitch, didn't you hear me say that we were in jail? He's like, what the fuck do you mean, where's the fish? We got bigger problems right now. And I'm like, that is super fucking on brand.
He's like, I know where you're at now, but where the fuck is dinner?
Come on now. So they eventually let him go, but I guess like 10 years later, my dad ended up working with one of the guys who was one of the cops at the time. And he was like, it was like 10 years later, and Dad says, do you fucking remember the night that you picked me and Mike up this night? And he goes, oh yeah. He's like, you fucking did it. And my dad's like, no, he didn't. Like, I was dead fucking for 10 years. Like, why would I not tell you the truth? Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? So somewhere there's two guys that got away with robbing a small-time tire shop, and got my Uncle Mike police brutalized for it, because apparently a couple weeks later they picked him up and beat the shit out of him.
Holy crap.
Okay, did I miss something, or were the stories unrelated? What was the end of the story with the fish in the bathtub?
That just kind of got him going down this other memory. I guess.
Okay.
So they were unrelated. Yeah.
A character profile.
Yeah.
The man loved fish and also
Yeah.
robbing
Man loved
gas
fish.
stations.
No, I guess a couple weeks ago, they couldn't make it stick for whatever, because they didn't fucking do it. And I guess a couple weeks later, they picked my uncle up, drove him to the county line, handcuffed him, and 4 guys beat the shell up until never come back.
Oh my
So he stayed
god.
out for a little while.
On your uncle's deathbed, he's gonna be like, "Come here, remember that shit? I did it."
Oh yeah. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me at all to have him be like, "Yeah, I fucking robbed it. Yeah, you know it. Where do you think we got the fish from?"
$85 and 2 tires.
Yeah.
Couldn't fit all 4 in the back. It's fucking ridiculous. It's absolute nonsense. It was a simpler time back then, you guys.
Not on my watch, hippie. Get the fuck out of town. Cut your hair.
God damn it, Mattingly, cut those sideburns.
Oh my god. Yeah. Otherwise, not a whole lot been going on. I'm so close to getting floor out there. It's gonna be fucking great. Just kind of doing dad stuff, doing work stuff. Spend about 7 hours a day trying to fix one buggy line of code. That was pretty fun. I love when that happens. That's great.
That's always the best.
Oh, it's the best. So this really should work. What the fuck? Why not? That was awesome.
It's times
Yeah, I
like
feel
those
that
that
when
you
I'm
just
trying to log into shit.
Jose spending 7 hours trying to remember his Discord password.
no.
Guzmaniac 12345. Join the chat.
No. Jose will do one attempt, and if it tells him that it's the wrong password, he makes a new account.
New account.
Let's do this thing.
Gonna
You can
need
never have too
another
many
email.
Discorders.
It's our own Discord. Why shouldn't he have 100 accounts?
Yeah, why not?
Another
Keep
guy
you
can
guys
just
on
fix
your
it with a
toes.
couple of keystrokes. Then last night we're sitting at dinner, and Zoe looks over at me and she goes, "Dad, what's going on with your arms?" And I go, "What do you mean what's going on with my arms?" She's like, "Why are they all big and shit?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've been working out. Like I'm, I don't know, getting a little jacked." And Nicole's like, "Yeah, you should fucking see his chest and stuff." And Zoe's like, "No, thanks." And I'm like, yeah. And she just sits there for a minute. And she's like, "Ugh." I go, "What?" I go, "Are you going to become one of those people now?" Like, what do you mean those people? He goes, like those those weird, like weight people. I go, "Well, no, I just want to be a little better." She's like, "Okay, that's about all I'm going to tolerate out of this." And I'm like, "All right, lady, whatever."
And you're like, little did you know, Zoe, but I've been one of those weird weight people my whole life.
Yeah. Fucking.
You're
You
like,
know,
oh, I got
special
plenty
guy.
of weird weight shit, Zoe. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a special moment in a parent's life when your kids kind of begrudge you for doing something healthy for yourself. It's real cool. Real fucking cool.
Yeah.
Love that.
Stupid sexy dad.
You gonna be one of them fucking weirdos, always popping that shirt.
He's
Go-
always on the internet doing his show, and his friends keep telling him to take his shirt off.
Goat knows what's up. Goat pop that top.
Pop
Yeah.
that shirt.
I'm gonna end up with like a Chuck Liddell body though, still like doughy in the middle, but like all like with like big arms and chest.
Oh,
Like
hell
the
yeah.
Butcher on AEW, one of those kind of.
There you go.
Yeah, that I can handle because I'm not doing sit-ups. It's just not gonna happen. Fuck that.
Yeah, my ideal body type is 1984 Dusty Rhodes.
What the fuck?
Mahoney, that was a
Alright.
very funny joke.
It was.
Oh, I bet it was.
Do we want to Google image search Dusty Rhodes nude? See what comes up?
Absolutely.
There has to be a porn star named Dusty Rhodes, right?
There should
Dusty
be.
Chodes.
Dusty Chodes. What you got going on, Knize, besides finding poorly photoshopped nude of Sally Field?
Absolutely nothing. You know, we fucking left for Fort Worth Wednesday morning and got back late
that's
last
right,
night.
yeah.
So
Yesterday.
all of my stories for my week will be after the break.
Ooh, all right. That's a tease.
Oh, and there's some good ones. Maybe you guys won't think
right.
that they're good, but we do.
We'll laugh our asses off.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, don't you tell me what I think is gonna be good and what I won't. I'm gonna think it's hilarious.
Just to
I'll
spite you.
fucking show you.
Even if I
Look at all
hate
that
it, I'm
build-up.
laughing.
Look at all
That'd
that
be
build
great.
up.
Here, I found
No, we just
nude
fucking-
Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, thank God. I'm so glad.
Okay, the old porn star name would be Rusty Loads.
That's solid.
Holy shit, look at Lex Luger's mullet. Oh my God.
Incredible mullet.
There we go. That's the body type I'm looking for.
There you go.
I think it's attainable.
You better
What's
work on that
fucked
hair,
up
though.
looking toy picture.
I got nothing. I cannot work on this hair, Jose. you know how I work on that hair? I wear a hat. That's how.
I
I got a haircut today, and as they were busting out the thinning shears, I thought about you guys. I was like, hell yeah, that's right. Made me chuckle.
They're fucking trying to cut Lee's hair, and there's just sparks coming out.
No, there's special scissors because it's too thick. Too fucking
Too
luxurious.
fucking thick. Just like your hog.
Yep.
Although Nicole's favorite fucking thing these days is to go, huh? What a
What a weird thing.
lot of gray up there. I'm like, fuck you, lady. Ah.
No, I love
She
the
just likes
gray.
to remind me that I'm aging.
Jose
Yeah, it
took
was
his
real
mask.
bad today, though.
Jose took his mask off at one point during our trip, and somebody was like, "Oh, I haven't seen you without a mask since you've been back. You looking distinguished." Fucking salt and pepper.
push it.
Bring it.
Push it real good.
I wish. I would trade going gray for thinning out on top any day.
I've given up on the top.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I got a lot more salt and pepper these days. On the beard, at least.
but my balls are still red as ever.
That's right. Look, we're all dying. What's up, Jose?
Same boat, homie. I was on the same flight as him.
Get that Southwest first class?
No.
Oh.
Nah.
Okay,
Dude.
since we're talking about the flight, we do have one story for the flight that'll
yeah.
tide you over until the break. So I'm sitting. I got my window seat, and Jose sits probably 4 or 5 rows behind me.
Yeah.
And then at some point, as
So he's in front of the incident. I'm behind the incident.
yes, the incident.
Oh, the incident.
We're talking about Avengers. So sitting there, we're getting ready. Like everyone is boarded. They're just kind of doing the checks and making sure everybody's good and getting ready to pull away from the gate. Then we hear this sassy flight attendant, and we're talking about a man flight attendant.
Mm-hmm.
Say to a person in front of Jose and behind me, in one breath, says, "Sir, I'm going to need you to put your mask on. Also, you can't have that beer on here. I'm going to have to confiscate that. And if I see you vape one more time, you will be removed from the aircraft."
Oh my god. I was having a
What the fuck?
time.
And like we both talk about this and trying to make sense of it because he no arguments. just handed him a beer, which had a cap on it. It was one of those like American flag
Budweiser's.
The Budweiser cans, the aluminum cans. They're supposed to, keep it cold. So I don't know how the fuck he got an aluminum can with a top on.
Yeah.
Through security.
Yeah, and it's one of the rules now because of COVID is you can't bring your own booze onto the flight, which I didn't realize that wasn't a rule beforehand, but so yeah, weird that he was able to get a bottle of beer with the cap on.
I never saw
you can't
smoke.
get COVID from booze that they give you. That's a dumb fucking rule.
When he said vape, that weirded me out also. So Knize was like, well, maybe it's like a secret shopper kind of thing.
Right, because here's the theory. If you're enough,
you wanted to check off as many boxes as you possibly could.
If you're enough of an asshole to not be wearing your mask, to bring a beer on the flight, and be vaping openly on a flight, you're not just gonna back down when they tell you to stop. Like, you're an asshole.
Well, why can't I?
Yeah,
you're gonna start telling people how you were in the Capitol on the 6th.
Yes. You're gonna 100% make a scene. So the fact that this person backed down so quickly made me think secret shopper, because it's an orgy of evidence.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And I never saw any smoke, so I don't know where the vaping came from.
That was
Jose would know.
Yeah, that was another theory, that it was a plant that they openly,
just
talked
let
down.
Everybody know.
Yes,
we're not tolerating any of your fucking bullshit on this flight.
Exactly.
Openly ridicule.
Yes.
No drinking, cocksuckers. No fucking vaping, or I'll kick your ass out.
I mean, that's not unlikely.
Yeah.
I haven't done a ton of traveling this year since, the world got back to somewhat normal, but I did take a couple of flights. And I gotta say, man, that just based on nothing like, Jose travels way more than any of us, I would say.
Yeah.
But just in the limited, traveling that I've done, people fucking forgot how to be people. I had never seen, not one, not two, but probably 4 or 5 people, we're waiting on them to take off because they're that fucking late getting to the plane. And, when they get there, they have, all their bags are too fucking big and all this. Come on, I know it's been a while, but we've done this before, man. What the fuck are you people doing?
We're at the airport heading home. And one of Jose's bags was overweight, and
he leave all his underwear.
I forgot to take out a couple more bolts and shit.
The lady at the ticket counter is talking to him, and he's rummaging through his suitcases, completely ignoring her, and she's like, "Oh, he's just completely." I'm not even here. And I said to her, "Ma'am, I've been doing this for 20 years. I feel you."
Well, I mean, I was kind of answering it, but yeah, everyone's got masks on. You can't hear shit.
I understand.
Whoa.
What the fuck? Did they get
just
super
got real
loud all
loud.
of a sudden?
Oh, God.
You got loud.
Real loud.
The audacity for some reason is...
Yeah, the audacity is right.
It's better now, right?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, the audacity is auto adjusting itself. So that's another one of the things I need to look at, I guess.
Good God. Talk about a fucking overcorrection.
I apologize.
Yeah. You were like, so what about the...
Calm the fuck down, Audacity. Oh, shit. What you got going on, Kelly?
Good segue. Speaking of loud things.
Nice.
Ooh.
I saw the new Resident Evil movie.
Nice.
Oh, that is a loud thing.
That should really just be called Loud Noises the Movie.
Yeah.
Because boy howdy, do they love making a loud noise to give you a fright.
Lots of loud noises.
At least one every 5 minutes, maybe?
A loud noise would frustrate me, but certainly not scare me.
Yeah, there's a lot of loud noises. That's a really, really dumb movie, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's super fun though.
Yeah.
And it feels like Resident Evil.
It feels like something I would have found on Sci-Fi at 9 o'clock in 2005.
That's a very accurate... Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Judging by
like
the Resident Evil movie and both Venom movies, I guess the real sweet spot for movies for Kelly and Lee was 2005.
Yeah, like we're stuck with our certain era of music, and that's where they're stuck with their movies.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's like, I don't know, there's just a weird like bit of nostalgia for that style of movie.
Yeah.
Because it's also like well crafted. Right? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's a technically sound movie. Like it's a big, goofy, dumb movie with lots of big loud noises, but like it's put together well. You know, it's like Venom. It's put together well. It's fucking stupid, but it's put together well. And I don't know. I appreciate that.
The Mummy Returns.
Love the Mummy movie.
There you go.
I feel like that's a good comparison, just based on the effects look pretty good up until the very end when The Rock shows up as the Scorpion King, and that looks real bad.
Cartoon Man.
Gave us a great meme, though.
Yeah.
Sure did.
I mean, the final big monster in Resident Evil doesn't look that bad, but it does look worse than everything else in the movie.
But still, all right.
Yeah,
You know.
everything else that came before it looked really good, I thought. Like, the practical effects are great, the digital effects look pretty good. Just a fun, dumb movie.
Yeah, Zoe was particularly into the fact that, at least from the zombies that we saw, it would appear as if the outbreak were caused by a family of gingers, and Zoe thought that was hilarious.
We always knew it was going to come down
That
to that.
fucking bit when she first sees that creepy-ass ginger kid, I involuntarily out loud in the theater just said, nope.
yeah. That's Zoe did too. Zoe's like, oh god, the ginger. I'm like, what the fuck? She goes, ugh. I don't think at that point she'd realize he was a zombie yet.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even that he's a ginger, is that he's like, oh, he's got just clumps of hair missing, and he looks like a freak.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good time, though.
Yeah, recommended. And then I've been whiling away most of my time playing Slay the Spire on Switch. That is a good way to lose a whole bunch of hours.
Man, fuck that Spire. You better slay it.
Yeah, it is a roguelike deck builder. So you're going through and trying to get to the end of the dungeon every time, and you make it as close as you can. Doesn't always work out. And you just keep adding cards to your deck and trying. I beat the game once with the first character, and there's 3 more characters to go. I'm working on my on the second one. I made it to the final stage last night and just barely lost. But you know what? It wasn't frustrating. I know how I fucked up. I didn't think I'd make it that far in that run because I haven't unlocked a whole ton of stuff with this character yet. It's a good time. I bought it in the eShop sale for Black Friday. Decent game. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, it sounds terrible. I don't fuck with deck builders. It sounds
Yeah.
awful.
It's fun. I like it.
But I hate it. Oh, that sounds awful.
Kelly, you have to explain to the folks at home about our intro for the show today. What is Come Tuesday?
Oh, that is the holiday thought up by what's that dude's name? Von Wagner of NXT. He did a promo on Sunday, I believe, and he just said, "Come Tuesday."
Come Tuesday.
There it is.
Come Tuesday.
Watch it on loop, and
Come
it just
Tuesday.
gets funnier every time.
Come Tuesday. Come Tuesday.
I was waiting
Come
for you to send me
Tuesday.
this.
Come Tuesday. Come Tuesday.
It just gets better and better every time.
That man sounds like he has a speech impediment. Are we sure it's okay to laugh at him?
Sure it is.
All right.
He's a professional wrestler. It's fine.
I mean, they all have speech impediments and brain injuries.
Yeah,
That's
Mahoney,
fair.
they're your favorite kind of people to laugh at.
That's not true.
Okay. Who are your favorite kind of people to laugh at?
I'll have to think. Let's do that as a pop topic one time.
Pop topic. Who do you love to mock?
Like a genre of people or like specific people? Because I could make a list of either.
Specifically races.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
You get it shut down.
This week on the final episode of the podcast.
We done did it.
Top 6 reasons to cancel us.
We said, you know what? If we're going out with a bang.
And another thing. Yeah, that was my week. I haven't been doing much else.
It's that holiday lull, man. Don't want to do shit.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep it together.
Yeah, there's just too much shit going on. You want to do none of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly it.
We don't even have a tree up yet.
Whoa!
I put my tree up on Saturday.
Put any pops
Scar
in there?
is somehow nonplussed by the tree, which I'm shocked by because he's a fucking maniac.
We have
That is really surprising, actually.
We have lights on the house and still have pumpkins in our planters out front.
Bunch of bitch-ass pumpkins. It's all right.
I mean, they're not bitch ass. They're nice.
I'm just kidding.
They're cute.
It's okay.
They got faces that
He
look
said
like
what
they
he
go,
said.
"Hey, hi, hi, I'm not a bitch ass."
What's got going on, Mahoney?
Lee, there's a new Fortnite map.
There is a new Fortnite map. I've
Whole
opened
new
up
map.
about half of it.
Yeah, it's same.
You guys get Spider-Man yet?
No, not yet, but much to the disappointment of my son, who
Yeah,
bawled
he's
his
got, like,
eyes
the-
out
he's
when
the
I told him it would take a
Hundo
while.
dude. Yeah.
I did find the Daily Bugle today. That was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Daily Bugle's in it. Spider-Man's in it. When you unlock Spider-Man, you can then unlock the symbiote costume and the Future Foundation costume. So, it looks pretty cool.
I think my favorite guy, though, in the season to come out is the dude with the gumball machine for a head. I kind of like that guy.
I like the
I'm into that
pinata.
dude.
Yeah, the
he's
giant
pretty
llama
fucking-
pinata.
Yeah.
He's my favorite. Lieutenant John Llama. It's like a rainbow llama. I like him.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Pinball
yeah,
guy's
I
cool too.
I played several matches tonight, and I barely fucked with the map. It feels bigger.
Oh
It
yeah,
really does feel
it's
bigger.
fucking huge.
It's almost overwhelming.
Yeah,
But,
it's a good time though.
We'll get used to it.
And the
Uh,
fucking
The
the fucking
Rock
Rock
is
is
in it.
now. Yeah,
Yeah, The Rock is in Fortnite now. This whole season feels like the jumping off point for a movie. Like, the characters are like more like, I want to say like castable, right? Like if you look at the people in the battle pass besides the Pinata Man and the Gumball Man, like they could be in a movie, you know? Like this feels like they've cast a bunch of people alongside The Rock to launch a Fortnite movie series.
There are
Fuck it,
weirder
why
things.
not?
They did a fucking Battleship movie, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's no rules.
And I hope they do a giant Pinata Man or a Gumball Head Man.
He said,
Yeah, I
dude.
mean, but
Dude.
but they're also tying into like actually making the Batman comics canon, which is kind of fucking nuts. They're, like they're
That
not
is nuts.
that way. Like it's a real thing that really counts, and that means that we saw Batman fight the Rock, and we didn't even know it.
I gotta say, I didn't even recognize it was The Rock. Like, he took his little helmet off, and he was like, "What's up? It's me, The Rock." And I was like, "Who is this?"
It looks just like the Rock.
It sure does.
He's one of the most famous men on the planet.
And my first reaction to him was, "Am I supposed to know who you are?"
Is
There's
this
been
dog
somebody
real?
named Milton with us this whole time.
And his answer is, "Fuck yeah, you were supposed to know who I am."
I feel like The Rock would really appreciate it if I told him that story. Just neg him like Meghan Markle.
Can we have some? Can we have some things that The Rock it doesn't have his hands in?
No, we cannot.
Like, Rock, calm down, dude.
Have you heard his
Take
rap
a
song,
day
Lee?
off.
Oh, his rap song is awful.
Oh yeah, it's on
is it-
TikTok all the time.
Is it the Tech 9 song that he's on?
It's
Yeah.
about drive, Lee. It's about power.
The movie?
No, the rap song.
Yeah, I think.
No,
I mean,
Drive.
it's gotta be
the movie.
It's
Yeah.
gotta be the Tech 9 song.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
Yeah, I thought people
I don't
talking
know.
shit about that, and I'm like, look, man, Tech 9 calls you, wants you to be on a song. You get on the Tech 9 song. Like, I don't believe him for a second. Like,
I
Why
remember the first time The Rock was in a rap song, Wyclef Jean's It Doesn't Matter.
Wyclef Jean. Yep.
Oh. Holy shit.
WWE.
Blast
the
from
Music
the
Volume
past.
3.
Wild.
So wait, was The
Alright,
Rock
well,
just really excited to talk about Ryan Gosling's Drive movie? And he's like,
Yeah.
I gotta rap about this?
No, he
He
means
likes- he
drive
talks
like
about
It's all about
talks about-
Drive.
you mean-
hunger,
yeah, like motivation, you know.
the work?
Yeah, like eating.
Yeah, you got to
I
put
mean,
the
we're
work
all
in.
real
motivated
hungry.
to watch that movie. It's a
You
tremendous
gotta put
movie.
in the hours, Kelly. Put in
yeah,
the hours.
the movie is, I think, like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Kelly, you got to rise and grind. I don't think you're getting it.
Yeah, make coffee before you watch Drive.
Yeah.
The Nicholas Winding Refn classic. Starring Ryan Gosling and Carey Mulligan.
No, I don't think you're getting it. I think what you need to do is you need to eat 30 giant chocolate chip pancakes.
Okay,
Yeah.
now you're talking.
Raise your eyebrow.
What a perfect meal to eat while I watch the film Drive. Starring Bryan Cranston.
Is Bryan Cranston in Drive?
He
Bryan
is,
Cranston's in Drive.
briefly.
Yeah,
Drive's a
he's
fucking
like his-
great movie, actually.
That's a
dude.
tremendous movie.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen that in so long.
yeah. Don't be hating.
Shit, I
on
want to
Drive.
go watch it
Great
right now.
soundtrack. Movie night.
All right. Well, we're
No,
all
you
gonna
can't
go
get
watch
it. Movie
Drive.
Night is already going to be Iron Man
And
3,
then I'm gonna go
Jose.
watch Drive.
God damn it.
Nice try. Movie Night's Iron Man 3.
Worst DC movie ever released. It's on file.
DC?
Or Marvel.
What are you, our fucking grandmother? Getting DC
On
and
the
Marvel
Nintendos.
confused?
I like the one where Batman saw Captain America.
You know, the
It's a fucking
DC.
movie that showed up on Netflix I was looking at, and I was like, oh shit, this movie has Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, and the Punisher in it. But it's not a Marvel movie at all. There's just so many
Oh,
fucking people that-
the like winter, like they're in like the Arctic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's good.
Shit.
They, like,
Is that the
solve a
Russian
murder
one?
mystery, right? I don't think it's
Yeah, I
Russian.
think so. I think it's a murder mystery of some sort.
Yeah. Somebody gets killed on like an Indian reservation or something, and they all are involved. I don't know. That Hawkeye show is fucking great. I don't know if we
Yeah,
want
oh
to
my
talk about
God,
now or
Hawkeye.
in
I haven't
comics
watched
or
it. I
what.
haven't watched it yet.
Oh, yeah.
New
We
episode tomorrow.
we forgot to watch last week's episode. We watched
Well,
1,000 Pound Sisters instead.
God damn it! You watch 1,000-Pound Sisters?
Hey,
I'm offended.
well, I knew
There were
Jose wasn't
so
going to
many-
watch it because he was going to do back-to-back episodes tomorrow, so I figured we weren't going to talk about it too much, spoiler-wise, so...
Well,
yeah, so
time to
were so
recap
many
the
scenes.
entire episode.
You don't know how fucking great it was.
So many scenes that made me make so many different sounds. It's so fucking.
Yeah,
rad.
you guys have
Great.
told us. I appreciate you not spoiling it.
Come Wednesday.
So fucking good.
I did get spoiled for one scene because of a Twitter trend, but
Yeah,
I'm fine.
you told me that, and I was like, "Yeah, that. Who cares? That scene doesn't even matter. Like that."
So
scene's
what
such
was
a
the Twitter
non-
trend? 'Cause like you said, the end, and I'm like, the ending wasn't like a big
Whoa,
thing.
whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
I
I
might have
honestly
been-
don't remember what the end
I
was.
might have been wrong that it was the end, but I can't say that what the Twitter trend was because that'll spoil it for everybody.
Jose, go walk away for a bit. Go take a walk.
Hold on.
Just take your headphones off for a second. Okay, you gone? Okay, good. All right.
All right, they're off.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert for anyone else who hasn't seen episode 2 of Hawkeye. The trending topic was Kingpin.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I
So
forgot
just
about
the
that.
Okay.
You forgot
no.
about that.
I made such a sound. I'm like, oh, ah!
Oh, yeah.
Like, want to go? Oh, go, let's take this. Like, oh god.
Well, because that was in the middle of the. That was in the end, right?
That was like
Right,
right at the
right.
beginning. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Then it was some asshole on Twitter that told me it was the
Okay.
end.
No, the end is like so non-eventful that you were like, I got the end spoiled for me, and I was like, yeah.
Somebody,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I was so confused about that.
somebody flagged
Well,
Jose
you'll
down.
be okay.
Jose, we're looking at more pictures of Sally Field.
She knows about Come Tuesday.
According to those pictures, she's had a couple of them.
All right. Yeah. Hawkeye's so good. So good.
I can't wait for tomorrow.
We got Spider-Man's in a couple of weeks.
Next
Big
week?
deal, you guys. Fuck,
No,
next
it's not
weekend.
next week.
It is next week.
It's
It is next week.
It's
yeah.
It's a week from Friday.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
You guys still going?
No, we're
No, we're
done.
Oh
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Got some of my tickets. Fucking ready to rule. Very excited about it. All right. All right.
Oh, Lee,
take
did
a
you
break.
buy him on Spider Monday?
I think I bought them on Come Tuesday, actually.
Yeah, Spider Monday, you couldn't do shit.
No.
Which, like, why? Like, fucking figure it out. Like,
Spider Monday.
I saw where people were trying to sell their pre-order tickets for like $300 on eBay.
Oh, go
like,
fuck yourself.
I have a lot of feelings about that. Like, one, fuck you, and two, fuck anybody who bought them,
Yeah.
because what a dork.
You deserved it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you
went
get
in
diarrhea.
to get mine, and I finally was able to get them at like 7 a.m. the next morning. And I was like, oh, cool. And I went to buy 2 tickets, and then I was like, you know, because I'm used to the A-list thing where all my seats were like $20 a piece, and it was going to be $20 for both tickets. I'm like, well, screw it. I'm going to buy like a whole row and just get like all 4 of these seats. And then I'll have all this space. And then right after I did that, my niece, like 6 hours later, was like, my boyfriend and I can't get tickets. We're so sad. I was like, good news. I have 4 tickets. You're in.
That'd
See,
be
you should have just left it
$300.
at that. Been like, I got so many tickets.
Like, you
Sucks
can't
to
get
be
any. I
you.
got 4. Try harder.
I hear
About
this is going
drive.
for $300 on eBay.
Yeah.
Oh my god! All right,
It
let's take a
very
break.
much felt like
We'll
a
come
movie
back.
that you were going to have to watch immediately, or else like everything would
Oh,
be ruined.
yeah.
And then the trailers came
yeah.
out, and it was like, oh, well, okay. They're kind of just ruining it for you in the
The
first
trailers
place.
are like, hey, you want to just see the movie right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the entire second act. It's continuing the story from the first one. Remember how Peter fucked up that spell? Well, here's what happens next.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't mind the Andrew Garfield shaped hole in this
Yeah.
scene. That wasn't him at all. We did not
Yeah,
Photoshop
we're gonna
him out.
Scooby Doo that in post.
Yeah, the lizard just had a very violent sneeze. Even Kevin
Well,
Feige,
in there.
even Kevin Feige lately is like, oh yeah, if Daredevil's in the MCU, Charlie Cox will be Daredevil.
Yeah,
like-
geez, I wonder where Daredevil might be showing up in the MCU.
Shut up, everybody! Shut up.
They've really just stopped caring.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like at this point it was like 5 or 6 Sony leaks until the point where Feige's like, all right, whatever.
Well, it's even with like fucking Eternals and all. It was just open season on spoiling what happened in that movie after they leaked who was in the post-credits
in
scene.
The movie
in
came out?
Press.
You know, like honestly, it reminds me of all the like flat earthers. Okay.
All right, let's
All right,
do
let's-
this. Yes.
I'm ready
Okay.
to take this journey.
Yeah, take this journey with me. Okay, take this journey with me. So, flat earthers believe that every person that's ever held a elected office, the entire airline industry, they're all in on this, all in on the rub.
Yeah.
To like, you know, the globe, they're all in on it.
Yeah.
To try to keep the secret out. Keep the secret that the Earth is actually flat. Every fucking flight attendant, everybody who's ever made an airplane window to make it look like it's curved, like they're all in on it, right? And no one talked for decades and decades and decades. They managed to keep the secret close to their vests. A handful of people can't not say that Andrew Garfield is in a Spider-Man movie. Okay? Like, there's no fucking way there's a clandestine plot to keep the Earth being flat a secret. Like, get the fuck out of here.
The best part about the Earth being flat, all those people keeping that secret, is it's like, to whose benefit? Like,
That's what I've always thought.
Who is profiting off of fooling everyone into thinking
Big
the
globe.
Earth is round? Yeah.
Big globe.
You fucking suckers. We got you.
Love it.
Fucking nonsense. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll hear about some Texan anime con stories. I'm very excited about that.
Yeehaw.
And yeah, we'll get the fuck out of here. All right, enjoy this, and we're back in a minute. What's up with the class?
I do have a classic. It is from Popcast
What we got?
402. It was after Jose and I attended our very first anime convention, Anime NYC, from November 22nd,
All right.
2017.
Ooh, look at this fucking way back machine. Love that. All right, enjoy this. We're back in a minute. Love you. Bye.
Enjoy the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Popcast classic. Dude, we saw so much Japan shit this weekend, you guys.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm excited to hear about all this Japan shit. Let's go right into it. I don't have anything else.
Pokemon.
Everything's Pokemon. We had to do a Sailor Moon video at one point, and I'm cutting things together. I'm like, I think this is a Sailor Moon. What the fuck? Why not?
Oh man, dude, I can't imagine being put in that position where they're like, "Yeah, we didn't have a whole bunch of characters from X show in this video," and you're like,
Yeah, we told them that you guys don't worry. You guys have the two most anime expert cameramen in the biz.
Luckily for us, at one point, Saturday was Sailor Moon Day. At one point, they did a group cosplay photo shoot where everybody gets on the stairs like it's fucking Dirty Ass Dragon Con, and takes a picture. And there was a shitload of Sailor Moon cosplayers there, so it was cool. We didn't have to like search for them, and we could shoot that whole stairwell and be sure that they were Sailor Moon cosplayers. However, Anime NYC wasn't gross. Like, it wasn't a gross anime con like I expected.
Wow, that's
like
pretty
we've
fair.
experienced before.
Yeah, very classy.
However,
And appreciated too.
when they were done with their photo shoot, I got caught in a Sailor Scout stampede, and some of them Sailor Scouts smelled like Sailor Uranus.
Oh no.
How long you been sitting on that one?
I've told that joke 3 times now. But yeah, it was pretty
It's a
dope,
good
man.
one.
Like, it felt like a New York Comic Con, just not as busy. Like, it looked similar, same venue. It was the production values were high. It was just much smaller and less crowded, and everybody seemed to have a fucking blast. Like,
That's great.
The reactions were wholly positive to the entire event, from what we can see.
That's wonderful.
And
Not anime pushed in the street by a cop.
and
Was there some shithead there cosplaying as a convention center?
There was some shithead there cosplaying as a Guy Fieri.
yes, there was a Guy Fieri cosplayer, and a Goofy, a guy cosplaying as Goofy, who had a sign that said "Face down, ass up. That's the way I like to yuck."
Jesus Christ.
But yeah,
I don't like it. But
There were some clever cosplays.
yeah, and you know what?
And then
Anime. I feel like anime cons kind of turn into like a catch-all meme con almost. So we were pitching like, expand a little bit. Still have it be Anime NYC, but get like meme guests. Like get Rick Astley and have him do little pop-up concerts, like randomly, like flash mob concerts in the middle of the con, just Rick-rolling people.
And everybody would
actually
think
be
it's a
kind of
cosplay,
awesome.
and then it turns out it was really him.
that'd be kind of great, actually.
But even though like we weren't into most of the stuff there, even though they had a bunch of Overwatch voice actors there, and Jose's into Overwatch,
That's pretty cool.
It was still like it was good content. Like Friday night, it was called Anime Diva Night, and it was 3 Anna song singers, which I guess they sing the theme songs to different animes. One of them was the chick who sings the Sailor Moon theme song, and then a couple other chicks. One of them I called Cool Ant.
Gundam.
Oh, it was Gundam. She sung the Gundam theme song.
There was one because one of those other ones because she came out and sung on day 2.
Okay.
It could have been Gundam.
There was one of the 3. They were all lovely Japanese ladies. One of the 3 I dubbed Cool Ant because she had the short ant haircut, and she was wearing this white fur vest like she skinned a wampa, and she was
fucking red cowboy boots.
She was rocking red cowboy boots, and she was dancing, man. She was getting down. It reminded me of your aunt just divorced your uncle, and she's sowing her wild oats. She's getting a little buck wild. She'll let you take a sip of her beer. Maybe she'll smoke you out in her car. And you know what? You know what? If you need to crash on her couch, that's cool and all. Just use a condom. She's just trying to be down. She's just trying to be
clean your
down.
mess.
Yeah, clean your shit up. She was a cool ass aunt.
I won't tell Mom.
So it was a concert with the 3 of them where they would do trio acts and then solo acts and then duo acts. It was all over the place, and people were into it. And the people in the crowd had the air traffic controller glow stick lights. And,
okay, yeah.
And they would all. Jose was talking about how they all synchronize them. Like there's 2 alpha dudes in the front row that choose the colors. Yeah. And then everyone falls in line with whatever color the alpha glow stick guys pick.
A bunch of fucking followers, sounds to me.
And then they did the same thing for the video concerts, which, what is it? Miku Hatsune was the big one?
Miko Hatsune.
Miku Hatsune.
Yeah.
So, Kelly, describe to me what Miko Hatsune is.
She's just a virtual idol. She
Right.
is like a pop singer that doesn't really exist.
So
Wait, what?
So they had a concert, but it was on a video screen with a real band.
What is his name? I gotta look this up.
Miku Hatsune.
Miku Hatsune.
Or
You
Miku,
would
sorry. M-I-K-U.
If you see a picture of her, you'll have had seen her at a convention
Yeah.
at some point. But it's a video screen, and there's a real band playing on the video, but then
Oh, is that what that is?
the character,
Okay.
the virtual character plays in front of the band. So there's no actual band there in person, but it's a whole room of people with these crazy glow sticks dancing along and getting
A
lit.
fucking packed room.
Yeah. Getting just turned up over some
The turn
animes. They had it was a Gundam premiere combined with a live concert of the soundtrack.
That sounds kind of cool.
Just the jazziest shit. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
And they did a premiere of the live-action Full Metal Alchemist movie. Saturday was Sailor Moon Day, so they had the entire U.S. voice cast of Sailor Moon on stage.
That's cool.
On stage, it was the first time ever in the U.S. It was the largest collection of U.S. voice actors from Sailor Moon, and then they did a signing, and it was Sailor Moon Day, and my Sailor Uranus joke and all that. But we do what it do, and we were running around all weekend, editing, eating lots of pizza, late nights, early mornings. We got this fire ass sunrise shot from the Kitano Hotel overlooking the Empire State Building. We had to get our asses there at 5 in the morning to hit that sucker. 5 in the morning for the sunrise shot, and then the Anime Diva night was that night. So it was something like a 20-hour day.
Goddamn professional,
which was
son.
pretty great.
Sometimes you can be.
Nothing quenches your thirst quite like a podcast classic.
I was mortified to listen back and hear us kept saying Miko Hatsune instead of Hatsune Miku.
Well, those Japanese, they
Just
flip-flop their
fucking
names. It's weird.
Posers, all of us.
I'll tell you what, though, we were crushing it on that audio.
It's weird though because we were there all that weekend, and we're calling her Miku Hatsune. So obviously we didn't learn.
One was like, "Oh, that's cute. Look at these! Look at these staff people. Just
Look at these fucking guilos.
Look at these weebs. Wannabe weebs.
Love it. What an interesting little pocket of subculture you guys have found. Just
like Jane Goodall watching from the outside. Like, what this one's doing?
This one can count.
I feel like they've accepted us into their pod.
You're their dad now.
Take only photos, leave only footprints.
Passed out, reading the text.
Oh yeah. Jose went to the bathroom at one point, and there's like, as you would see at an anime convention, those kids love to sit wherever the fuck they want on the floor.
They sure do.
And there was a kid laying down, had his phone propped up on his chest, but he was completely asleep. And Jose took a picture of him. Just phone sticking straight up, asleep.
Yeah, the fuck it allness of where they're going to just, cop a squat and sit down and do whatever they gotta do. Like, I want to look at these kids and just get off the fucking floor.
Yeah.
It's
Especially
always
when
that
it's
way,
like,
though,
when it's
Stop
like
sitting in front of the fucking doorways.
Yeah, or like a main hallway. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Quit playing your fucking DS and get off the floor. Well, I guess now it's probably Switches, but back then it was DSs. Come on.
All right, old man.
Oh
Playing
man,
your Nintendos.
Playing the Game Boys.
Taking a DS to a con was the best. You get all the street passes.
Oh, what?
So in the 3DS, and I don't know if it was in the DS
That's
thing,
what that
there was
That's right.
a thing called street passing where you would have like your Wi-Fi on your DS, and it would like ping whenever you were near someone else, and then you could like do stuff in these mini games, and like someone else's character would come into yours and be like, "Hey, I'll help you in this dungeon" or whatever. It was cool. It was a nice little thing that Nintendo had for a while. I used to bring my 3DS to work and get street passes from people coming through.
Street passes sound like something else. That sounds like something you get in New York City.
Fucking nonsense. All right, so this was not the first time you guys. Was it the first time you guys went to Dallas?
Well,
you went there for that toy show, right?
We flew into Dallas Love Field, and we did do Toy Fair Dallas in Dallas.
Yeah,
Jose's been to
okay.
Texas a shitload of times, but the show was actually in Fort Worth, which is maybe about 40 minutes away from Dallas. A tiny little metro area. It reminded me of like downtown Orlando a little bit. Everything was very close together. We walked to and from the convention every day. It was quiet.
That's where my brother lives. They've got a lot of shit down there.
Yeah, not super busy, but
like chill.
The city definitely seemed like it was set up for Monday through Friday 9 to 5ers because so much shit was closed on Saturday and Sunday, like food. Yeah. Like, why?
That's bizarre.
We're just trying to get fucking Potbelly sandwiches every day of the con, and Potbelly's no, sorry, closed Saturday and Sunday. I mean, a lot of our stories are gonna revolve around food. Just to let you know, one of the first places we hit when we got in was this breakfast place called Yolk, and
good shit.
Yolk?
Yeah. Well, what'd you get, Jose?
I got the 5-egg California omelet.
Fuck yeah.
And
coffee, water, and a Bloody Mary.
That's a lot of drinks for a single man.
Jose, 3 beverages over here.
What kind of drinks you got? Cool, I'll take all of them.
Hey, you got a Bloody Mary, I'm in. You got a Bloody Mary, you got a pulled pork, I'm gonna try it.
And it's got bacon in it? Come on. And then I got the chicken and waffles, and the waffles had bits of bacon in them. It was very good, and immediately both of us were like, oh, we coming back here. And it was the last place we hit before we went to the airport.
One of those, like breakfast and lunches only kind of places.
Yeah. Jose got the steak and eggs. I got 2 $6 salted caramel lattes, and I'm not a latte guy, but they were fucking delicious. And I got cinnamon roll French toast.
Oh
Yeah.
They took
Nice.
a giant cinnamon roll, sliced it in 3 the long ways, and then dunked it in French toast batter, and then fried it and grilled it.
Oh wow.
Oh my
That
god,
sounds tremendous.
it was
Eat this and love it.
so good. Speaking of shit that was so good, it's Texas, so you're expecting the barbecue better be on point. And there's literally a barbecue restaurant across the street from our hotel.
Hell
So
yeah.
immediately we're like, okay, we're hitting that place for dinner later. We head over there for some Thursday night football. Belly up to the bar. We're looking at the menu. And the first thing we see is Brisket Bites. A basket full of little cubes of brisket battered and deep fried.
Fantastic.
It
Yes.
was more than fantastic because you weren't ready for it. You just weren't ready for how good
Promise
this
you,
was
we are not
actually going to
ready.
be. It was crispy on the outside, but then just like the tenderest, just
Melt in your
Juicy.
mouth meat.
Let's go right now.
Like at some point you expect to hit like a chewy one or a hard one, but no, it was not the case. We joked about swinging by there before we headed to the airport and getting some brisket bites to go.
yeah,
Now,
fucking some pocket briskets for later.
this place that we went to was Risky's Barbecue, and it is the location of one of our favorite recurring jokes from the entire weekend. And I'm going to throw this one to Jose because he heard more of the exchange than I did, so I don't want to tell the story wrong.
So we get in there and go to the bar, sit down, watch the game. Our teams are playing each other, fantasy football, so let's make sure we can see the TV good. We're sitting there, we got our drinks, we got our orders, whatever. Guy comes in, kind of sits at the other end of the bar from us, and just orders very weird. The exchange is weird to the point where, like,
He's like, let me get a coffee, a water, and a Bloody Mary. Thanks.
even the bartender has a little trouble understanding exactly what this guy is ordering or what he's trying to do. I don't catch completely everything from that exchange, but I know it was awkward. So he orders his drink, and then while she's getting it, he goes walking to the corner of the bar where there's like a mural of Fort Worth from like 1886 or some shit of like what the city looked like then. And, the bartender's got his drink, starting to look for him. He's over there taking pictures of everything. And she calls him over and he gets it, grabs the drink, and then he's just like kind of wandering weirdly. Just randomly just wandering, looking into like places that like you don't work here, don't worry about what's going on. Get the fuck out of here.
And it wasn't like busy in there. There were probably 10 total people in this entire restaurant, customer wise.
So, to the point where it's like, well, let's watch and see what happens. So, we got our backs turned, but ears open. And
Oh, I know the move for sure. Yep.
he's talking to one of the servers. And I don't completely catch everything, but he's like asking her can I go check in your kitchen? And she's looking at him like, no, I don't think you can go back there. And he goes, no, I've been to restaurants before. And we're like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, that doesn't mean you get to just go in the kitchen now because you've been to restaurants in your lifetime. you don't half expect her to be like, no shit, just like start calling people over, dude. This guy's been to restaurants. Can you believe that shit? So it was very weird, and then he just like was like, okay, cool, and then starts wandering off. Never saw him again.
So yeah,
but that stuck. So that was like the weekend joke was. Yeah, I've been to a restaurant.
I
know what I'm doing.
Neither of us heard the whole conversation, but we both heard I've been to restaurants before. And we were both puzzled by it because, maybe it was some sort of
thing you say out loud.
Yeah. Maybe it was some sort of weird flex, but he worded it wrong. Like maybe he's like some sort of like fancy restaurant guy that like
he owns restaurants.
Yeah, I'm in the business. I just want to kind of see how you guys run things.
Restaurant.
I've been to restaurants before. And it's such a great non sequitur. You could use it in any situation, and it'll just punctuate whatever conversation you're having.
Yeah.
I say try it. I say go out. You're having a conversation with somebody. If the conversation starts to lull, just be like, I've been to restaurants before.
Yep.
Like, no, it's cool. It's cool. I've been to a restaurant before.
So
let anyone question you.
That's before the convention even starts. I will also throw this one to Jose. So Friday, we get there, we're set up. They're all starting to line up. All the fans, the attendees are starting to line up in the hallway, and then there's a lot of like balconies that you can overlook things in this venue.
Cool top shots.
Yeah, so we're looking down on the queue, and what do we see, Jose?
We see this guy, Asian, dressed like a cowboy chef. I don't know if it was an anime character or what, but he was like cowboyish with like a chef's jacket
and long hair. I don't know if he was Asian, like. Because Fort Worth, Texas is a very Hispanic area. He was kind of on the line. He could have been Mexican. He could have been Filipino. Who knows?
True. But very long hair. Like Steve Aoki, the DJ. Long hair, long beard, and just happy as fuck. Strutting up and down this line, playing the theme song to Fox Football.
What the fuck?
Holding what looks like a picture frame. We don't know exactly what the fuck it is because, we are not in close enough vicinity to make it out. We're just seeing what we think we're seeing from up top, and we're like, what the fuck is going on here?
But even from far away, the shape of it all, it's like, oh yeah, that's some sort of anime. This guy's an anime. He's got the costume.
Yeah, that guy's clearly been to restaurants.
Yeah, this is this is some sort of meme performance costume that he's doing. Nothing too wild. But then we see what the frame is, and it's a framed photo of Alfonso Ribeiro as Carlton Banks from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
And he is happy as fuck that he has this. So he's going up and down, and eventually, we shoot him doing his thing
on the show floor, yeah,
on the in line, and we're like, oh, we're gonna see him again.
Mm-hmm.
So we see him the next day on the floor, and we're doing a scene where just keep walking, and
do your thing. Follow you. Yeah. Like he's walking, dancing, and Jose's like, all right, I'll follow you. Let's do this.
So then we stop him, and Knize is like, so what's going on here?
What's the deal?
And he says, when I was checking in to the hotel, before I got there, they sent me an email asking if I needed anything.
Special requests
before I got there. He was like, yes, I would like a framed picture of Carlton waiting for me by my bedside. Thank you. They fucking did it and left a note that said this was the greatest request we've ever gotten. and we were so happy to do this for you. And he was like, after that, I didn't care what happened at the convention. I was good.
That's fantastic.
So he
That's
was
pretty great.
so happy they did that. He had to get the story out. So we actually shot. It was like, tell the story. We did a small interview for him for the show, and then we clocked out and shot that answer on our own time.
Yeah, he said once he saw that Carlton framed photo, the weekend became all about Carlton. Like it wasn't Anime Frontier anymore. It was Carlton Frontier.
Yeah.
And the best part of it is, I don't want to make judgments just based on face value stuff, but you put all that together and you think, okay, this guy's a fucking weirdo. Let's keep our distance just in case. But when we actually talked to him, he was so nice and just so genuine.
Happy that it happened.
Yeah.
Well, the hell, it's a good story. Like, it's a ridiculous thing that ended up being a good story. Like, I'd be happy too.
Yeah.
At one point,
he may have been the all-star.
Yeah. He is the man I will always think of when I think of Anime Frontier 2021.
Yeah, it's going to him first.
So stay tuned for our videos because he is definitely going to be in them.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
We cannot use the music for copyright reasons. So apologies. We were able to get the rights to this banger, though.
Oh, shit.
One story that I have is there's the main stage for all the big panels, and I'm set up towards the back of the room to kind of get the room filling up, like loading up. So it looks like the room fills up real fast. And people are coming in from the door at the rear of the auditorium and then coming down and hanging a right down the first aisle headed towards the stage, going to get chairs.
Yeah.
But at the back of these chairs in the aisle is one of those little ramps that you use to cover cords and shit like that. Like it's like plastic and metal to cover audio, electrical, so you can still
keep people from tripping.
To keep people from tripping. Exactly.
Yeah, Lee, Nicole's got a whole catalog full of those.
Yes.
Yeah.
However, this ramp thing was not flush with the back of the chairs, and anime fans.
Bad placement.
Anime fans are very excitable and like they love to run. Anime fans love to run and they love to rush and they want to be the first one there. Don't say that.
It's like a bunch of puppies, the two-legged puppies.
So they're coming in, they're loading into this auditorium, and they're not paying attention.
So true.
And they're taking that turn down that first aisle real sharp. And instead of walking over the ramp part of this thing, they're slamming into the side of it and tripping themselves. I watched at least a dozen people trip over this thing, and I saw at least 2 people eat shit. It was
like
to the point.
It's like the scene in 101 Dalmatians when they're all trying to fit through that hole in the barn.
The ramp was like similar colors to the carpet of the floor, so it blended in a little bit. And
yeah, it was kind of funny because it was like bright red and yellow to be distinct and stand out, but the carpet had almost the same red and yellow strips in the design, so you just never saw it.
And this motherfucker, I tell him the story, and we're laughing about it, and he goes off to go head towards the front of the stage, trips on the fucking ramp.
I looked at it and was like, oh.
I didn't know what to do, because I'm taking a time lapse and I don't want to leave that in case somebody bumps into that. But I want to help.
Steals the ball.
I want to help, but I don't want to. I don't know what I can do at this point because they've already let him into the room. All I could do was stand there and watch in horror and amazement.
The only chance you would have had is to block the thing with your own body, and they would have just run right into you.
Yeah, exactly.
And then looked at you like, why the fuck are you in my way? And then trip and realized, oh, he was trying to save me.
Oh. That's very funny.
Yeah, I know where we are going to hide a GoPro next year.
Like it wasn't quite Astro World, but
Oh God.
it could have been worse, I guess.
I've been throwing gender pussy tears.
So you know, when we do these shows, we also hit up a local pharmacy, CVS, whatever, to kind of stock up on snacks and supplies and so on and so forth. And
See what toys are on clearance?
what exactly? You never know where you're going to find a $12 thick neck crow in a Dwayne Reed in New York City.
Oh shit!
So we're loading up, and they've got store brand jerky on sale for $5 a bag. So I grab a bunch. They had some teriyaki, and then they had some like Korean barbecue flavor, and I grabbed those and throw them in the bag.
I keep saying that shit. Yeah.
At one point, Jose opens up the Korean barbecue, and he's like, "This is wet. It's wet inside."
Like the fucking wettest jerky I've ever seen in my life.
And he pulls it out, and it's like one piece just folded onto itself and just soggy and wet.
It feels like it went bad.
Oh, it did not. It was the best jerky we've ever had in our life.
It went down our fucking gullets.
It was so tender.
The best jerky, one of the best jerky flavors ever. You could have cut that jerky up and put it on rice and fucking ate that fucker for dinner.
Ooh.
It was great.
Oh man, I've run through my bullet points way too fast.
And we got one more food.
All right. I've only got one more thing. So what do you got, Jose?
Well, those Girl Scout Thin Mint.
Oh hell yeah!
Covered cashews.
No, it was almonds.
Almonds.
Girl Scout branded dark chocolate covered almonds that were thin mint flavored.
Yes. Oh, I've had those.
That's a lot of words.
Those are real good.
A lot of
As we're
flavors.
sitting there in Fort Worth, I Amazoned a $22 jug of thin mint almonds to the house.
I'm not even ashamed about it.
No.
Because it was the right move.
Yeah. Because it's
Speaking
also like
of the right move,
yeah.
If you are in the mood for wings, shout out to fucking Hooters and the new flavor General Tso's wings. Holy shit!
Really?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
We got one night. We got wings. We got 20 traditional and 10 General Tso's flavor, and the General Tso's were way better than the traditional.
Yes. Like superior, a superior wing.
Then we got some lemon pepper wings the last night at the Buffalo Bros place we went to.
Those are good. Buffalo Bros knows what's up.
We were ordering, whenever we would go to a restaurant, we would order so much fucking food. And then just like, when we were full, we were full. We didn't force it down or anything. We went to this Buffalo Bros place and we got a bunch of lemon pepper wings and like a sampler platter. And then we both got a big ass sandwich. He got a burger and I got a sandwich.
Burger.
I forget what the name of the sandwich was, but it was like a cheesesteak with gigantic buffalo chicken tenders on it.
Ooh.
Yeah?
It was a lot. It was a lot to deal. A lot of flavors going on. I did not finish it, but it was a wild sandwich.
I'm going to be real hungry when this show's over, you guys.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry.
All right.
We ate like kings. You know, no shout out to Potbelly Sandwich Company that closed on Saturday, Sunday because fuck us, I guess. You know, how dare we? Their breakfast.
Oh, is it because those are the Lord's days?
Their breakfast is some of the best like fast food breakfast I've ever had in my life.
Yeah,
I've never had Potbelly breakfast. I know that was a thing.
Yeah, it was just like one of their sub sandwiches with a shitload of eggs and a shitload of sausage on it. Phenomenal.
Oh, all right.
That when we tried that breakfast for the first time and the last time because it was closed the next 2 days, we also got sandwiches for lunch for later, and they had this BTLA, which is a BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato with avocado on it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, this is going to be so good later. And they ask me what I want on it, and I'm like, or they ask me what kind of cheese I want. It doesn't normally come with cheese. What kind of cheese? So I got some cheese. Like, what else do you want in it? And I was like, mayo, I guess. Lunchtime rolls around. I go and Jose opens up the subs to figure out which one's which. He's like, is this yours? And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, that doesn't look right. I guess, I don't know if it's people need to be super specific, or like if like they must have gotten complaints before where someone didn't ask for something, they put it on the sandwich and they got chewed out or whatever. So all I asked for was mayo, but all I got on my sandwich was bacon, cheese, and mayo. It's a beat.
Oh no!
It's a BTLA. They didn't give me lettuce, tomato, or avocado because I guess they assumed I didn't want them, but I just assumed they were default ingredients.
You
You had no choice on those. It's what do you want on top of that?
I ate that dry bacon sandwich so angrily.
Oh no!
Angry. The only time he ate more angry was the hot dog that the guy was like, "No, that's a euro."
Carrot dog. Somebody give you a carrot dog.
Oh, don't start him on the carrot dogs.
Those carrots. You should be ashamed you even brought that into the thread.
Kristen sent me the picture of those carrot dogs, and I said Jose is going to be so mad. And then I immediately sent it, and she said you were right.
Yeah. Later that night, I'm checking my Instagram messages, and I see the carrot hot dog message from Kristen, and I'm like, oh, there it is.
I did the same thing.
That's where this came from. Oh my god.
She knew what she was doing.
Any other stories from the con or delicious foods that we ate, Jose?
Shout out to fucking Vegeta.
Yeah. Vegeta and Goku are pretty cool.
Vegeta, Goku are pretty fucking cool.
Did they remember you?
He fucking nerded out on camera gear again.
Nice.
Everyone was pretty cool.
To the point where we do a soundbite with Vegeta, a.k.a. Chris Sabat, and we're doing it in like the back area of where all the autographs are. And then we see Bryce Papenbrook come in, who does voices on Demon Slayer, and all these U.S. voice actors have like 100 jobs. So
Yeah.
like
Right. Yeah.
And that's why they make so much bank at these shows, because it's like, oh, you don't like what I do on Demon Slayer, you like the 10 other things that I also do.
Yeah.
So Bryce Papenbrook's coming, and I'm kind of getting out of the way, and he approaches Chris Sabat and is talking to him like they're talking shop, and me and Jose are just standing there, and and this was while Papenbrook kind of came into the conversation as Sabat and Jose were talking about cameras, and then they're starting to have their conversation about work stuff, and I say, all right, we're gonna go. I feel like I'm eavesdropping on your conversation. And Sabat's like, no, hold on, Bryce. I need to talk to this guy about cameras. It was wild.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. We got some good shots. Came out of retirement.
It was a much smaller show because it's a first-year show. So it was a real nice one to end on, because MJ BizCon was our first one back. That was a little intense. Anime NYC was fucking insane. But Anime Frontier was a nice little... It was the baby bear of conventions for our first three back.
Right.
Just right.
And nobody at the White House talked about it.
Yeah.
Don't bring that up. Oh, my God. So we're ready to head out. We've got our yolk breakfast in us. We're ready to head to the airport, and we go outside. And
Another Bloody Mary.
Oh yeah, of course, another Bloody Mary. I call an Uber. It says it's 4 minutes away. I'm like, cool, sweet. I'm looking at the app. A few minutes go by, and I see still says 4 minutes away, and the guy's car doesn't look like it's moved at all. A few minutes pass. It had probably been 10 minutes since we were told 4 minutes. So I messaged the dude. I'm like, all good? And I get a response back pretty shortly thereafter that was like, okay, got it. And then another message shortly after that, like, I'm on my way. And then we start seeing the car move. So while we're waiting for this 4 minutes to finally come to fruition, I'm posing theories to Jose like, this motherfucker accepted our ride and then finished his shit or something. Or like, like he wasn't ready to go, accepted our ride, and then got ready. Because it seemed like he was in an apartment or a parking garage or whatever.
Paying for lunch.
He's like, I'm not going to just get my shoes on if there's no good rides out there.
But also,
I'm
like,
find myself a ride and then put some pants on.
We're on a schedule here. Like, we're trying to get to the airport that's 45 minutes away. So, like,
I bet as an Uber driver, day 2, you don't give a shit about that.
So he finally gets there, and he's just a good old country boy, got a real twang in his voice, and he's telling us about how he tells us he just got a new phone. So that's the first problem, is he's still getting used to the new iPhone. But he then implies to us that the phone automatically accepted the ride for him, and then he only knew that the ride was accepted when I messaged him. He didn't hear anything go off.
I missed the ding.
Yeah, he didn't hear anything go off until I messaged him. He said he was looking at things on the internet.
Things.
But like,
just
that can't be a Uber setting where they're just like, all right, you accepted a ride whether you like it or not.
Of course
not. It just there's a certain kind of person that even to this day just doesn't know how phones work.
Yeah.
They just don't know.
Yeah.
They just don't know how phones work. And the idea that you're going to get a job that is in some way, predicated almost exclusively on the use of a phone, bad plan.
Yeah, I said the similar thing.
Plan.
Yeah. It's like that kind of, you're having all these problems with your phone. That kind of sucks for a job based in an app, doesn't it? Because like his GPS wasn't working either or something. He explained to us.
I'm sure. Yeah. No, I'm sure none of that shit was working right.
And then once he finally got us and picked us up and had us trapped, he was like, "All right, time for a 40-minute conversation. Let's go, boys."
You want to hear about the Lord?
He starts just, I mean, no disrespect to an Uber driver that wants to have a conversation, but Jose, when he gets in a car, immediately falls asleep. And I just want to look at my phone. I want to chill. I don't want to hold a conversation with you right now. I'm so sorry. But thankfully, Jose was awake and was able to field some of the questions.
I said, I got this.
He said he did. He was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
What? You want to talk about fucking grocery stores?
Let's
do this.
They had a 15-minute conversation about all the different grocery stores that ever existed.
There are Food Lions, fucking Piggly Wiggly. He was like, yeah.
At one point, he says, "Oh, Glenn Beck has a podcast studio over there that he just built."
Oh no!
You say, what's a podcast?
And then we were like, "Oh, Joe Rogan sucks his own dick."
I forgot all about Glenn Beck. I forgot he was a thing.
Oh, Mahoney, I forgot to remind you about your week.
To remind me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Joe Rogan can suck his own dick, but he doesn't. Don't you suggest that he does? He does not. But he could if he wanted to, but he doesn't want to. Because, if you could put your own dick in your mouth, you wouldn't want to.
Never.
I would 100% suck my own dick.
I told Lisa, and she was like, if you could get your dick in your mouth, you would suck it? I was like, if I could get my dick in my mouth, it'd be in my mouth right now.
He said the conversation would sound like this.
I've had dreams about sucking my own dick and woke up sad.
That's real specific, Knize.
Hey, man. I remember this Penthouse magazine that my dad had. It was thick like a Sears catalog, And it was like some sort of like anniversary special, and it was the issue that had the Tanya Harding sex tape pictures in it. And you know, Penthouse is famous for their Penthouse Forum, the letters column. And I just remember this one letter about this dude who's like, hey, like, I could put my whole dick in my mouth. My girlfriend brings friends over to watch. They're all super into it. It's pretty cool, right? I was like, wow.
Young Knize is like, yeah.
Yeah. I was having it. Jose and I were talking about it. And I was asking him if he would suck his own dick. And I don't remember what his answer was. But my response was to the effect of, all right, so is jerking off gay? Because that's your hand.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to blow a load in your mouth.
But if you're already there, why
Right.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, like, come on.
Like, you don't want to suck on some other guy's finger, Jose, but if you had to put your own finger in your mouth, you're like, whatever, there's a finger in my mouth, right? Like, it's not...
And
it's,
suck on it.
You know.
Jose,
Well,
which
you
of
get
the,
the idea,
other
though.
Popcast hosts whose finger would you want to suck?
Yeah. I think we got our topic for next week.
You gotta go back and find the suck a dick or drink the milk clips where Jose always chose the milk. You're like, this milk is disgusting. And he's like, no, milk.
We have fun.
We do. Boy, howdy do we.
Oh my god.
But shout out to you anime fans. You all right?
Yeah, man.
Lee, that's us.
They cool? They just want to chill.
I'm not going to Anime Con though, Kelly.
No.
there's levels. There's
We
levels.
tried. We tried to get you guys to come to these anime cons.
Just stop sitting in front of the doorways.
Lee, we're gonna go to the Anime Con next year and just flop down on the floor and be like, "We're among our people. Leave us alone, Knize and Jose." The people will chirp over us. It's fine.
Kelly, you bring that fucking Charizard shirt.
Oh, they would love me.
Right.
Mayor of Anime
Love you.
Town.
Love you too, Zoe.
You try to jack my clothes.
Hell yeah.
Knize says
You
good night
don't
and he
need
loves
this, you weird weight person.
I went through my phase where I wore my parents' clothes.
you. Yeah, but like I'm a giant man and she's a small girl. Like I never thought this is a thing I'd have to contend with, is her trying to jack my button-up shirts. I'm like, no, you fucking weirdo. I got 3 nice shirts. You can't.
The
fucking
kids
ruin them.
love Avril Lavigne.
What do you need nice shirts for? You work from home.
I sure do. Sure do.
Give the girl your shirts.
She already stole my fucking hoodie.
Lee,
It's
got
gone.
that shirt off.
Goat knows what's up.
Like a thug-ass kids stealing all my shit.
Yeah, that's
Ridiculous.
that was pretty much our weekend, you know. Not a whole lot of stories from the actual con, just mostly about us getting food and eavesdropping on people's conversations.
I mean, I've been to restaurants before.
What a flex.
Such a weird fucking thing to say.
What a flex.
I love the confidence of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of like,
Yeah.
no, it's fine. I can go back to. I've been to restaurants.
He said that like she was gonna go. Oh shit! Yeah, no, go right ahead. Go.
I
go
didn't
check out our
realize.
books. Go in the kitchen. Make something. Get wild.
Juggalo John in the chat says, I've heard from stories of porn stars that could suck their own dick, and they say it doesn't so much feel like a mouth on your dick and more like a dick in your mouth. And I say, hey man, I've had worse in my mouth.
That's pretty funny.
I've had Burger King.
You've had the Burger King in your mouth.
Well, yeah, because remember he would stare at you while you sleep.
Just let me slip this in there.
He's been in all of our mouths.
But yeah, that's it for our trips for the rest of the year. Hoping 2022 is going to be a big one.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
You guys want to
Back
go to
in the
Toy
game,
Fair?
boys. I'm proud of you.
You guys want to go to Toy
Yeah,
Fair?
I want
at
to go to
some
Toy
point?
Fair.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do it.
I was telling my boss the other day. He was like, any PTO coming up rest of the year? I go, yeah, I got a couple days in December, but I'm going to be out for probably the better part of the weekend in February. Don't talk to me. I'm going to New York for Toy Fair. I'm like, oh, all right. Just get that on the books right fucking now, because I'm not missing that shit again.
Oh, also R.I.P. the Rancor has lab.
Yeah.
They earned that one.
Yeah, I feel like
Whoever did the paint apps
you could
and
write
the
a book.
accessories should feel real bad.
Yeah, I feel like you could write a book on how. I think it was Tito. Tito's like they missed a layup.
Yeah.
How'd you fuck up so bad?
You know that show, The Toys That Made Us? They need the toys that fucked up.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you work at that company and you were in charge of that and it failed that badly, you should be in trouble. Your job should be on the line.
Yeah, somebody's packing his desk up today just in case.
It's like, we gave you a surefire winner and you didn't get it sold? What happened? You gave them cardboard as their accessory? What happened here?
He didn't plan on putting the fucking guy that ran him, his pet shop owner.
Get the man who just looks like he's a ham.
Man ham. I'm trying not to take it personally. It's fine.
Why would you take it personally?
Because the Rancor is very special to me, and the fact that it's not happening is a bummer.
It's not happening right now.
HasLab fucked it up just because they're mad at you.
They said, we saw that tweet.
We know. You know what you did.
Mary said to me, oh, it's okay. You'll just have to be happy with our $5,000 Star Wars hotel trip. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And also, I know you'll buy me anything I want, so it's fine. It's fine.
Did you see the video of the Modern Family kid taking a tour through the Star Wars hotel thing?
No.
Just looking like a giant fucking dweeb. It's the dorkiest hotel resort video that feels like it came out of 20 years ago and it'd be a VHS you found in a closet.
I think they might have taken that down because a lot of their promo has not been getting good press lately. And it's fine.
Yeah,
You've already sold
right.
the rooms. It'll be fine. We'll have a great time. We're trying not to be spoiled.
Fucking blast.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be a Star Wars.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in a hotel room with no children. It's gonna be wonderful. I don't want to hear any complaints.
But is there gonna be TV? Is there gonna be Wi-Fi?
No, it doesn't be Wi-Fi.
It's programming,
Okay,
but it's from each planet.
Oh,
just
fucking
all of the movies on loop.
What's the
everything's in Hut E's?
What's the Rick and Morty thing?
Yeah, where they're
interdimensional cable.
Yes, interdimensional cable.
Love it. All right, let's talk comic books. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm quite keen on comic books, especially the ones about superheroes.
Who likes some superhero comics?
Lee, do you hear that? You hear he's
Hear
keen?
that. He's so fucking keen about it.
He's so fucking keen.
So fucking keen.
Real keen, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So fresh and so
I'm
keen.
still behind because life is full of things. But I did finally get a chance to sit down and read that new Hulk with Donny Cates and Ryan Otley. It's real weird.
Hulk is spaceship now.
It couldn't be any more different than the Immortal Hulk stuff they've been doing for the past few years, which is kind of great. Why not make a hard pivot? But it's weird.
Yeah, I saw a lot of tweets about that being not people were not pleased. But I haven't read a comic in 6 years, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's an incredibly strange comic, but I wouldn't get mad about it.
Well, the internet got mad on your behalf, Kelly.
So, but Banner has set himself up a mind palace, like you do. He's locked the Hulk behind a door in his mind palace. Meanwhile, the real Hulk, he has assimilated some armor bits into, and he's kicking the shit out of a bunch of Hulkbusters. And so in the Mind Palace, he's pissing off the Hulk so that his real Hulk body can be strong and beat the shit out of Iron Man and all this other stuff. Also, he can get to the celestial body that Iron Man is keeping in a bunker because he got to pilot a celestial a little bit during the King of Black story. And so it was like, cool. So I'm going to use this this giant portal that you built here. I'm going to fuck off. I'm going to go through here. Don't call me. Basically is what it amounts to. And Iron Man's like, the mass milk is not ready yet. And Banner's like, eat shit, I'm going in. It's so weird. Like, they allude to something bad that happened in El Paso. Like, maybe some people died, but like a lot of people died during the Immortal Hulk run. So I don't know. It's
Wasn't that like when the like didn't like he blow up a town on accident?
Oh, okay. So that was that thing. Okay, like
Well,
yeah, he's like just building a house or something.
I saw that. That was one of the things I saw on Twitter where they were like, I don't even know what this El Paso thing is. And the writer or the art, somebody commented and was like, yeah, we haven't told you yet. Like,
Okay.
That's how stories work. Like, relax.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, it's how stories work, but it's also comics, and they did just have a whole thing where, like, the Avengers are trying to hunt the Hulk down for doing some shit. Like, so it's not an unreasonable thing to be curious about, but, yeah, I'll wait and see. It's fine. But, yeah, it's
Of course,
pretty nuts.
from something else.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. That was kind of fun, and, what else? Death of Doctor Strange is still weird. But, like, in a weird way that I like. Fucking... Spider-Man's good. I don't like his costume. It really annoys me. I feel bad for anybody that has to draw it, because the spider's off-center from his chest, and that's what I don't like.
Yeah, it's weird.
And it's like, I can't, it's like, fuck, if I gotta draw this thing, and it's not in the middle, how the hell am I gonna do this? It's like, the Spider-Man 99 costume is the hardest thing on the planet Earth to draw. That costume is the fucking worst thing to try to draw. And so, like, we'll just do the same thing here. And, like, it's inconsistent as far as, like, sometimes the spider is kind of big, and sometimes it's too small, and sometimes its legs are too long, because, like, it's too fucking hard to draw. And why'd you do it that way? But he's fighting a Kraven again. But it's, like, the Kraven son that's, like, the one that's still alive, because Kraven cloned a bunch of kids, and, like, the strongest one survived, and then Kraven died.
That's so Kraven.
What you do.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is what happened. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so like anytime you see Kraven now, it's like it's Kraven Jr.
Yeah.
Technically. But he's a spitting image of his pops. So that's okay. Yeah. That's all I got. What you got, Kelly?
I have X-Force Kill Shot Anniversary Special. Lee, the Rob
That's
was
a
back.
lot of words.
The Rob was back.
back, huh?
The Rob was back for an anniversary special. And boy howdy, was it fucking stupid, and I loved it. Cable had to assemble a team to go fight Strife. There was like 4 different Cables on the team, 3 different Deadpools.
Oh my god.
3 different Dominoes, like 3 or 4 different versions of Major X. All sorts of warpaths and cannonballs. It was ridiculous. A Venom Pool was in there, Lee.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Yeah, it was as ridiculous as you want a Rob X-Force special to be. And I loved it. The Rob is a treasure, you guys. That's all I got, really.
Kelly, did you know that he does not have Amazon Prime?
The Rob, really?
Yeah, I think it was
Wow.
that.
I did not know.
We covered it exclusively on the Panels on Pages Twitter account.
Oh, okay.
And how did we find that out?
Direct from a unnamed source.
Okay.
You gotta protect the identity of your sources.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah.
I can't just share who said it.
No, I just thought there was like a story behind it, but no, it's just we found this information out, and we believe you need to know about it.
Yeah.
Are you sure you aren't thinking of the time that I said I don't have Spotify?
Oh, it's Peacock.
Huh.
Rob Liefeld does not have a subscription to Peacock.
Oh, okay.
From an unnamed source who tweeted, the one streaming platform that I do not own a subscription to is Peacock. But
Oh,
we
is that
will
Rob
not-
that said that?
Well, no, Kelly, it's an unnamed source.
Oh, shit, sorry.
What part of unnamed aren't you getting?
Yeah. We
Damn,
don't want to
Kelly,
tell the
no
people
names.
who gave us the information.
I
But
think
yeah,
I
he
did
doesn't
that.
have
We're a
Peacock.
no-name show.
That's true. We are a no names show.
There's not a single name on this fucking show.
Yep.
You know when you're just sitting down at your Twitter and you're like, I should tell people what streaming services I don't have.
Yeah. I know. I did that.
All right, what you got, Knize?
Well, a few weeks ago, Mahoney happened upon a story about illegal chips.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Oh, right.
I totally forgot about this.
So they're chips. The tagline from Illegal Al, here, let me put it up on screen share, is these are the flavors the government doesn't want you to try. So it's chip flavors based on foods that are illegal in the U.S. And the star is obviously horse meat. Horse meat's the number one. They also have fugu, the poison blowfish. They have kazu marzu, which is maggot cheese. And then is that it? And then they have
That's
horse
it.
meat. Yes.
But they only had two
I
of it
love
on sale.
I love that the maggot cheese is a thing they had to make illegal. And I'm like, fuck it. What? You want to eat maggot cheese, man? Eat maggot cheese. Go nuts. Like, I'm not going to fucking stop you. That's on you, man.
So Mahoney says to no one in particular, who wants some chips? And I said, yes, please, I do. So Mahoney sent us a box from this place full of chips. He sent us some horse meat flavor, some maggot cheese flavor, and then a bunch of other random flavors just so that he could get the free shipping or whatever it was.
Yep. They were like, if you like this, you might be interested in these. And I
Yeah.
was like, you could not be more right.
Yeah, a bunch of different like Asian seafood chip flavors, which I'm sure will be great. So I've got the kazu marzu and the horse meat flavor chips right here in front of me. Which one should I do first, boys?
I'd do the cheese first.
All right.
Yeah, do the cheese.
Save the horse meat for last.
All right, I'm going to open it up, give the bag a nice sniff here. I'm a little nervous. Huh, smells like a bag of chips.
Maggot
Oh,
chips?
and by the way, these don't actually contain any illegal things. It's just flavor. It's to simulate the flavors. All right.
There's
Going
no
in.
real horse meat in the horse meat
Going in
chips.
on the kazu marzu maggot cheese flavor. Oh, that's good. That's like a real sharp white cheddar.
Oh,
That's
okay.
probably why
plus.
they had to make it illegal.
I might like maggot cheese, you guys. All right.
Okay,
all right.
real quick. Which would you rather eat, maggot cheese or MAGA cheese?
Oh god.
Maggot cheese.
Yeah.
What's the difference, though, really?
All right, boys. Let me cleanse the palate.
Mm-hmm. Finally, time for the horse meat. I wanted to send him to Lee, but I was afraid that he would be too nervous.
That he'd be allergic. Yeah, it doesn't contain any actual horse. You don't got to be worried about it. Any of us ever actually had horse meat? I think if anyone had, it would have been Lee.
Yeah.
I would, but I
Oh,
haven't.
I would love to eat a horse.
All right, let me go in for the sniff.
Why would you want to eat a
Oh.
horse?
Oh, that definitely smells meaty. That smells like wet jerky. All right. Let's see. No,
Oh,
that's good. That tastes good.
nice.
It's a very subtle horse flavor. Yeah, it's kind of smoky, kind of barbecuey, a little savory. Oh, there is an aftertaste. That's for sure.
Yeah, glue.
Yeah, oops.
What are the ingredients on this? Oh, there is a lot of ingredients.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's all that dextromallohybofolate that makes it taste like makes it taste like horses.
So yeah, there we go. Illegal chips.
Love
I give him 3 swims.
Nice.
Excellent.
We're going to be eating so many illegal chips for so long.
Well, I'm happy that you stepped up and gave me someone to send them to.
Yeah.
When I find ridiculous things on the internet, I like to place them in my friends' homes.
Can confirm.
But oftentimes, Mahoney does not ask permission first. Usually, he just sends it to whomever he feels would appreciate it the best. Like the time he sent us a Jose puppet. Not our Jose, another Jose.
Or Tito's little Pusheen handmade eBay creation. That lady who was sculpting Pusheens, and I sent Tito one of her ridiculous, shitty little sculptures.
Yeah, don't sell shitty things online for discounted prices, because Mahoney will buy them and send them to one of us.
Absolutely.
He will call your bluff in a heartbeat.
One of my favorite things to purchase.
Don't tell him that you will print anything on anything, because he will use that to his own advantage.
And you might halfway forget about that being a thing that you would discuss, and then it might just show up at your house one day, and then you might suddenly remember and go, "Oh no!"
Yeah, I think
and then open a box.
I think Mahoney's getting soft because he keeps telling us ahead of time that these things are coming, and he just needs to let it happen.
Well, it's because I can't wait. I get too excited. I get too excited.
Anybody want some horse chips? Jose, I'm bringing them over. You're going to taste
Remember
some horse
that time
chips.
I bought Zoe a shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell her, why is she borrowing your shirt?
She's got a wonderful shirt.
At least one wonderful shirt. Oh God! All right, you got anything, Jose?
I did start playing that Avengers game. It was free.
No shit.
Oh, right on.
Game Pass. I dig it. The fighting feels like the Arkham Batman games, where it's like you feel like you're the character. It's pretty fucking cool. When
Well,
you're
that's how
Iron
it is.
Man, like you feel like you're Iron Man. You're the Hulk. You feel like you're the Hulk. It's the in-betweens that are a little glitchy. It's kind of like Division. I don't know if you've played Division or not. But it's very much you set the difficulty, and that makes the character, his level is a certain number of points. And no matter what you do, it's just you bash the shit out of him until those points are gone. It's meant for up to 4 players to like group in the missions, and everyone picks their superhero.
That's cool. I've heard nothing good about it until right now. So
The
I tried
fighting
to
is
play
cool.
it and couldn't get.
The fighting stuff's cool, but there's been some. It's still glitchy, and there's some stuff that is undesirable. But I enjoy it for the fighting parts. That's been pretty fun.
Yeah, fuck it, it's free. You know, how bad could it be?
Well, yeah, and that was the other thing is you're also listening to somebody who didn't spend $60-70 on it.
Right.
So a man with a free version is probably going to give
Got
it a little
nothing to
more
lose.
praise than somebody who spent 60 on it. I wouldn't spend 60. I want to play that. I guess if you're going to spend money, get that Guardians of the Galaxy game. That's what I've heard.
Oh,
I've heard
yeah.
good things
That's
about that.
getting really good reviews.
Yeah. So I'll play this one out a little bit. It is very like could keep on going, but I think the biggest issue is the fucking microtransactions suck a dick, dude.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest issues that game has.
A little buggy, and get the fuck out of here with all the microtransactions.
Like, what are they
Other than
selling you
that-
in the Avengers game, microtransaction-wise?
The different skins, different looks, different finish moves, different because there's like a almost kind of like a battle pass system with each character to unlock certain skins that they give you for free, but you can also pay to unlock those now. But then there's
Yeah,
also
they
shit
definitely
that's
tried
in
to
the
make it
store.
a game as a service thing.
Yeah, and you know what? I think people just want games.
Yeah.
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 If you hand me an Avengers game where I can pay for different costumes, that's going to be a bad time for me. I'm going to be like, well, yeah, but I needed this Moon Knight variant costume. Had to have it.
Yeah. I needed those ice cream scoop harvesting tools.
Exactly. I'm currently playing Fortnite as a little elf man that cost me $20. But I'm not going to be the only one without a Christmas character.
The Jonesy that looks like Elf?
No, he's well, I guess he kind of
Philby?
looks like Jonesy. He's like a little elf. He came in a pack of 4, but I'm never going to use any of the others.
Well, yeah, there's the one in that pack of 4 that kind of looks like Elf from Elf.
Yeah, that guy.
Nice.
He's terrorizing the children at the moment.
I've been shooting people in the head as Grimble's the gnome. Thanks to Mahoney.
Love it.
Yeah, Grimble's a good time.
Gnome for the holidays.
We got that
Believe it.
Trios dub right before the show tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've been playing the duo. I usually rock the solo duo, but I can't open any of them vaults.
Yep. Well, the vaults are
Yeah,
in
I just
all
found
modes.
one of those.
You just can't get them open.
Yeah, they're there. They're in the mode, but it forces you to have that second person with you. I wish that I could just pick up like the knocked corpse of somebody else.
Right? Oh, like put their hand on the keypad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
that'd be
count
cool.
this as two of us, motherfuckers.
That would actually be pretty rad. Apparently,
this
I
guy
haven't
is
experienced
fucked
it yet, but now if you have like 2 people trying to revive somebody, it goes faster. If you have 2 people trying to reboot somebody, it goes faster.
That's
like,
cool.
Well, that makes
There's
sense,
like a multiplier to it.
You didn't have to take away shakedowns though, Fortnite.
Yeah, that's shitty. I
So
miss
what?
that.
Why am I going to leave somebody alive if I can't shake them down?
Yep.
You don't leave them alive now.
Exactly. I think that's what they're going to find, and I think that's probably what's going to bring them back, because people are going to be like, yeah, now I just get murdered all the time. They upped
They know
that
what they
crawl
did.
speed so you can try to get away even faster, and it's like, yeah, run. Run.
Could
Make
be
it
coming
fun for
you.
us.
Getting a little itchy.
Throw a bunch of guns by other feet. Here.
Might have to hop on after the show. How
I
is it
got a,
12:30? What happened?
Oh, I thought you were getting itchy from like the chips.
Itchy chips.
Getting a little itchy from all this horse meat I just ate.
I do kind of want to eat a mac and cheese one just to get the horse flavor out of my mouth.
Do it.
Oh, God. A horrible thing to say out loud.
On recording, broadcasted on the internet.
Oh, God. All right. Let's call it then. We'll be back next week. But we'll be doing something. I don't know what yet.
Yeah,
We'll
let's
figure
do
something out.
something next week, and then the week after that, let's do our Iron Man commentary, and then say fuck it for the rest of the year.
Love it.
I
Yeah.
like the cut of your jib.
Jose, you're gonna
All
be
right,
in
we'll be
town,
back next
right?
week.
Who?
You're gonna be in town, right?
I fucking hope so.
So there you go. I think we just made a tentative plan for December. Look at us go. All right, so we're back next week at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central at youtube.com/panelsonpages. For Jason Knize, Jose Guzman, Kelly Harris, and our good buddy Mahoney, I am the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. We'll talk to you guys next week. Night. Love you. Bye-bye. You fucking Google ass bitch.
Fucking Google something.
Holy shit. You fucking Google ass bitch.
I didn't want to say it.
What are you, some kind of bitch?
You fucking
Google ass bitch. Why you keep bugging us, YouTube?
you fucking Google ass bitch.
That's it. Show's over. We're done.
See you next Tuesday.